Yeah. Hey. Yeah. When I'm walking down the street, they say, hey sexy.
Hey sexy.
When I'm dancing in the club, they say, hey sexy.
Hey sexy.
When I'm driving in my car or I'm standing at the bar, it don't matter where I are, they say, hey sexy.
Hey sexy.
Cause I'm too sexy in this club, too sexy in this club, so sexy it hurts. If you feel sexy in this club, then go ahead, toast it up, take it down, let's get sexy right now.
Hi ladies, it's great to meet you.
Me too.
Okay, on the brink of your 7th studio album, how does it feel to have sustained in the industry for so long?
It feels great. I think it's nice that we're still relevant. I think, we've learned that the most important thing is to have longevity, because everyone's, people can have a hit record, but it's all about staying power and how long you can continue it for. So we're really proud of ourselves.
That's awesome. Okay, it was recently announced that you signed with Jay-Z's Rock Nation label in the US, and that your next LP will be your stateside debut.
We haven't planned what records if we do put out records in America, we haven't planned what songs they'll be. Hopefully, obviously we'd love the chance to release over there, and if we do, that will be under Rock Nation, who also A&R'd this album. So we're just waiting for the invitation, and then we'll go for it.
Tell us a little bit about how the deal came about.
Well, we know that our managers were kind of going back and forth with Rock Nation for a while, but we were really surprised because not a lot of people know this, but Rock Nation also kind of manages like a lot of songwriters and producers, and we know that Alexandra Burke is over there writing with them at the moment, so we were so amazed to actually get the chance to be able to actually sign to them.
Yeah.
And so basically the plan was for us to go over there for a few weeks or maybe a few months and work on the album, but it just so happened that the album took us like 8 weeks to do, back and forth from LA to New York. We worked with some amazing people. We worked with Stargate, who sound like Beyonce, Rihanna. Neo's written a song on the album, and we've always been quite hands-on with the writing side of things, but obviously to have new writers come on board, it was amazing, and we got to literally pick every song that's on the album. And yeah, we worked with Red One as well.
Yeah, totally.
It was an amazing experience.
That's awesome. Keisha, I've seen you on Twitter.
Who hasn't? God.
We heard you asking fans for ideas for the album title. Have you come up with an album title yet?
We haven't decided on the album title, and we've had some really, really good suggestions from our fans. There was one that everybody loved and the record company loved, and unfortunately we haven't been able to go with that title because of politics and things like that. So we haven't decided on it yet, but we were really disappointed because it was a really good one that we had.
We can't say, to be honest,
we don't
but
want to
there's
let
two choices
that person down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Say, oh, it could have been.
Yeah, one of our favourite, actually, we should just say Tug of War, and that was one that I'm joking.
She's joking.
The whole day, everyone's faces go, oh right. Tug of War, yeah, right. Sorry.
Let's briefly talk about your last album, Cat Fights and Spotlights. While well received in some circles, the album didn't do as well as I'm sure you would have hoped it to have done. What's your take on the album's performance?
We loved the album. We thought it was so cool. We made a conscious decision to kind of go back to the days of like the Supremes and to kind of strip things back and make it more about being with a live band, because we're doing so many gigs around that time. And most artists that come out, they would love to have a top 10 album with a number 2 single, and that's what we got. But the pressure was on for us because everyone was expecting a number 1.
Yeah.
And it's like, there's no failure in having, a top 10 album, definitely not. And again, it's all about longevity, you win some, you lose some, but that's definitely an album that we're proud of.
Yeah.
It's an awesome album, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes, your new single, Get Sexy, which we at That Grape Juice love, it's burning up dance floors, TV and radio at the moment. However, some Sugababes loyalists are saying that you've gone too commercial, as some of the murmurings we've been hearing on the site. What's your response to this?
I hate it when people say too commercial,
Yeah.
because you're just getting on with what you do, and you want it to be a success, and the more people who enjoy it the better.
You can't please everyone
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
On the last album when we didn't do commercial,
We went to be more commercial.
yeah.
It's like,
So
what
I
do you want?
think, yeah, the most important thing is for you to move with the times, for you to stay relevant. The music industry changes so much. Like a couple of years ago, it was saturated with like loads of indie bands, and it's all about the survival of the fittest, to be honest. And you can't please everyone, but you have to. You know, it's all about winning new fans on board, and I think that we've done that with this
Definitely.
single.
And you know, top it off as well, we absolutely love it ourselves,
Yeah.
so that's
Yeah.
the main thing.